Hello, it's Phillip Taylor speaking from Richmond Green Chambers, and I'm looking at an exciting book this morning which I've been heavily involved in, both as a lawyer and as a counsellor, and it's called Localism and Planning, an area close to my heart as an ex-vice chairman of planning and also someone who's been involved in planning matters as an elected member for many years. The book's published by Bloomsbury. It's this one here. You can see the front of it. There's a side and then there's a bit of blurb on the back. It's been written by two people, Simon Ricketts and Duncan. The book itself is very much part of what you would expect. Nice lot of footnotes at the bottom, a lot of detail. There's no paragraph numbering as such, but you can see from the detail of the publication itself there's a huge amount in it. There's a nice little index at the back, and do read the information at the front, which is very useful in the foreword. What we've also got, of course, is a very useful set of abbreviations, which I think people will find. It's not very heavy, the book. It's just over 200 odd pages long. We've written a review of this book, and this is my wife and I, which is on the web and it'll be in the journals. We've given it the title, Look Out! The New Planning Regime's About, comprehensively covered in this new title. As I say, I welcome it because I think it's an important discussion as to what we're looking at with localism itself, the concepts in the second decade of the 21st century. We say this: if you're a planner, planning lawyer, developer or consultant in any capacity involved in planning in the UK, or for that matter a politician, journalist or academic, you'll know about the Localism Act 2011 and appreciate its significance. The Act, of course, was in force from April 2012, and I'm recording this in the summer of 2012. This legislation is so recent that planners, lawyers, local government officials and so on have initially lacked any sort of handy publication that provides a well-researched and authoritative guide to its intricacies, and I welcome it because I don't think a lot of elected members have any idea about the impact of localism. Certainly you've got to explain it to the electorate, and I think that's an important area for politicians to take note. At least until now we didn't have anything, but with this book we apparently have a book that covers the practical, legal and administrative implications of the new planning regime. That's specifically about localism, of course, which, in the opinion of most people we know, represents the most radical reform applied to the UK planning system for over 40 years. May well not have ended there, of course. Both Ricketts and Field, who were the original L is for Localism bloggers, have set out to explain and comment upon the various legislative and policy changes brought about by this important legislation, and the veritable mountain of material, which I've indicated by showing you the book, has been, as explained in the foreword, broken down into a series of topics explaining each in a clear and open way, and they do just that. Clarity is indeed one of the hallmarks of the book. Now, the new localism legislation emerged as a natural consequence of the UK's new coalition government's big society policy, whatever one's views. Widely, if partially defined, in our opinion, as reducing the role of central government in favour of local determination and delivery of services. And I hope the Archbishop of Canterbury has noted that that is the definition of a big society. What I would like to say is that the book's extensive and detailed table of contents lists a host of topics to be covered in this area, because it's a wide area. That's from local government authority powers and duties to navigating the system. Significantly, the chapter on community empowerment includes sections on local referenda and community rights to challenge, and there's much more besides. So I'd like to thank the authors and Bloomsbury very much for producing what is a very relevant book and very helpful, I think, for all people involved in this, what is, I think, an exciting new area of, if you like, local empowerment. So thank you all for your work. Bye-bye.